Natarajan retired. I retired from the army in the year 2020. Well, this function has been organized in such a manner befitting army related function. Though it has been a civilian function, but I find that it has been done in an army-like manner. First, kudos to those people who have organized. And talking about the book as such, see, there has been a lot of, can say, social media warfare alongside the Operation Sindoor. So there was a need to counter it, and Major Madan, with his great team and round-the-clock work, and bringing out all the realistic happenings at that time, had created a great effect in the mind of civilian population, and updating the countrymen about the actual happenings during the Operation Sindhu. So great work done by him, and it is continuing. In fact, he has been trying to motivate people to join the army by his episodes, which he is planning now on a weekly basis. So I have been invited for this function at the last moment, and I have great pleasure in having attended this and having seen the impact that it has created among the kids, Gen Z out here. So I'm sure this is going to lead the country to a great future. Thank you.
Introduce yourself and then please tell me about the event of the function. The event பத்தி என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க?
மேஜர் மதன் குமார் சாப் 10 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னாடி இருந்து என்னோட இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்ட்டுக்கு அப்புறம் இருந்து எனக்கு நிறைய உதவிகள் பண்ணிட்டு வராங்க. அதோட இந்த ஃபங்க்ஷனுக்கு கூப்பிட்டு இந்த மாதிரி நீ வரணும், கெஸ்ட்டாக வரணும் அப்படின்னாங்க. அவங்கள ப்ளஸ் பண்ணுறதுக்காகவும் இந்த எண்ணெய் ஒரு அறிமுகப்படுத்துறதுக்காகவும் எல்லாத்துக்குமா வந்தேன். கண்டிப்பாக சாப்பாடோட எல்லா முயற்சிகளும் கண்டிப்பாக வெற்றி பெறும். அது எல்லாமே சாப் சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. அது உள்ள மதன் சாப் ஃபுல்லாக ப்ரீ பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. நாங்கள் ஆர்மியில் ஓவர்த்தேன். அவங்க ஆஃபீஸர்ஸுக்கு எல்லாமே தெரியாது. அவங்க கைடு பண்ணுவாங்க, நாங்கள் ஆப்ரேஷன் பண்ணுவோம்.
The invitation வந்தது when I came here yesterday. I met one Mr. Retired Colonel Matthews. Matthews helped him, Mukund, in SSB. He advised him how to do it. And Mukund has cleared SSB in the first attempt. So it was God's gift for me, the invitation. So I met him after 20 years. ரொம்ப happy. Of course, Madan sir பற்றி தெரியும் எல்லாருக்குமே. Lot of women interviews வரும், இந்த யூடியூப்லலாம் வரும். ஸோ இது ரொம்ப சொல்கிறது அந்த எனக்கே என் மேலே மதிப்பு கிடையாது. ஆனால் மதன் இல்லை சொல்கிறேன், நான் முகுந்தோட அப்பான்ற ஒரு மதிப்பு அதுதான் தவிர. அந்த மாதிரி ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக இருக்குது. நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா யங்ஸ்டர்ஸ் எல்லாம் வந்து என்னை அட்வைஸ் கேட்குறாங்க. அட்வைஸ் நான் பண்ணுறது என்னென்னா, உங்களுக்கு என்ன பிடிக்குமோ அது பண்ணுங்கள். அதில் வந்து சாரி, ஆக்சுவலி வாட் எவர் யூ லைக் யூ டூ இட். It's not necessary that you should do, see, army, he has done army, we should do that. That you should not have. You have faith in you and do whatever you like, you can do it. That is the life.
So how do you see this debate of
Sindhu, book, no, I have to read the book. I have seen the interviews, but not, I'll read the book. Annamalai has described the whole thing. So it should be very good, naturally.
Your son Major Mukund's loss, actually he has become, through the movies, everybody in the every youngster has been come to know about it as a patriotic thing, what he has done for the country. How do you see that and the loss which has ensured that they have to see a hurting one to you? How did you overcome this thing?
No, actually people are asking me to bless them to join army or armed forces. In that way I am very happy. No, people are very patriotic. Now they want to serve in the armed forces. That is in a way good. So, but I am not asking everybody to go to army or armed forces. But whatever way they can serve India in any way. Let us be sincere and serve India. That is this thing. But if you want to join armed forces, do it. I always bless them. That's all.
What would you advise to the young generation?
They should have faith in themselves, sir. Then they should not, anybody can make mistakes, but correct it and be, straightforward. Don't expect many things from others. You do whatever you can do, and your parents are your God. Have belief in them, faith in them. They will also help you.
So how is your old age life going on after this thing?
Me, I'm fine. We do know, we are regular, I used to get up at 4:30, do exercise, go for walking. Then I help my wife by cutting vegetables. Then I clean the house. Then at 12 o'clock I eat. I eat, have my lunch and sleep for 10, 20 minutes. Evening again I do exercise. I do a lot of Sudokus. Some Singapore daughter, she used to buy a lot of books and send it to me. I'm a master now in Sudoku. I don't know whether anybody can compete with me. In that way I'm very happy. By 9 I hit the bed, sir.
So the demise of bedroom business, how much it impacted you when you heard about it for the first time from the city?
No, it was shock. What is shown in the movie, it's not like that. The first 13 days I never cried. When I was going to drop my granddaughter to Bangalore, she said, I want my appa. At that time only I broke. I went to the latrine and cried alone. That hurted me very badly, severely. That's all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Sorry.
So how do you see this release of this Sindoor movie? Things have been seen in the book. And what would you like to say to the younger generation regarding this book release and the incident happened in Sindoor?
Okay. Once in a generation we get to see the country going on a war. The last time we ever saw our country going on war was 1999 Kargil. So after that we had a very short, intense and first time a modern warfare, a non-contact warfare which happened between May 7 to 10, which was named as Operation Sindoor, an 89-hour war, which our country, India, has decisively and convincingly have won Pakistan. And in fact, Pakistan asked for a ceasefire, they requested for it. It is a very comprehensive win. These days, if you see, two major wars are happening. One is between the Ukraine and Russia, Russia being the second largest military, and US being the #1 military. War with Iran, they're still not able to arrive at a result. Nobody has ever won the war. In such a context, when we are in the phase of modernizing our armed forces, and the enemy is too strong, when he has the full support of China and Turkey, it is a remarkable victory the India has given, the armed forces has given to its country, a decisive win. This needs to be documented with right evidences. So even after I die, if I go off, people move, generations after generations, the real essence of the war and the real victory of the war, the people behind it, has to be known to the people. That's a single reason I wrote this book. This is the first ever book I'm writing. Second, we also launched a digital series on for Gen Z to soldier transformation. Very rarely people get to see the Indian Army's training side of it. Yes, there are some channels who have put an attempt to document it, but we took a different approach. We traveled across all the major regiments thanks to ADGPA, especially the Indian Army who gave us this permission. We are the first digital channel to go online, go live and to publish this. So this is a series of episodes, 30 minutes each, will be telecasted on Saturday and Sunday in my channel, where we clearly show the transformation of a young Gen Z boy who comes into the military academy. Within just span of 6 months, he wears the uniform and proudly goes out. The journey he travels, the amount of struggle he has to put, the fitness, the culture of the Indian Army, the pride and the ultimate sacrifice which a soldier is ready to do. Gen Zs, there is a misconception that this generation is a bit more distracted, social media and stuff, but we want to show them a real picture of how this Gen Zs work, because they are the same 10,000 Agniveers who performed, who got this victory for us during Op Sindoor. So we wanted to do it in a fashion in which this youngsters will understand. So we made it a kind of a Netflix kind of a series where you can watch, will soon translate it to other languages so that it has a wider reach, and to help the Gen Zs and the current generation to look at armed forces as a career opportunity in their life.
So what were the difficulties in making this movie? And what would you like to say the younger generation, that is the Gen Z kids, in joining the Indian Army to serve the nation?
See, the challenge was, I'm not an actor, I'm a soldier by profession, I was a soldier by profession. So bit of, all those masalas and things has to be added. I found it a bit awkward, but over a period of time we took it because end of the day, that's my Janam Bhumi, that's my birth. So it was great to go back to the same life, have the same food, train with the soldiers, and it was a wonderful experience, I would say. Thanks to Indian Army, my first family, which always gave me that respect, which gave me this honor. Wherever I am here today, it's because of the Indian Army. Secondly, the current Gen Zs, because the new training structure has been reduced, like instead of 1 year training, they're doing a 6 months training. But the training is so intense, it is so tough. I really got admired, inspired by the kind of mental grit and determination which Gen Zs have. In spite of the toughness of the training, they all stay put, and out of 100 odd soldiers who join, at least 95 of them are able to make it. 1 odd dropouts are there. It was happy to see my next generation doing a much better thing for the security of the nation.
Previously, there was very difficulty in getting selected for the military, but nowadays many youngsters are willing to join in this thing, and they're showing that much of their eagerness to join our services. How do you see this?
Yeah, that's a good transformation we see because warfare has changed. A lot of technical people are needed. A lot of first-timers are coming and joining the armed forces because of the Agnipath scheme. It's good to see diverse people coming in inside the armed forces because it gives a very challenging and a very exciting career. Nobody could pay you, salary and teach you adventure sports. It's a way of life. So it's good to see all the youngsters showing more interest. Like in my time, we were like 4 lakh people who wrote the Combined Defense Services examination, and today it is almost 8 lakh people. Thank you.
Today, while speaking on the stage, you said that a person who wears the dress of an army is always an army soldier. So,
You can never get the soldier out of the man out of the soldier. You can never. Yeah, technically, we all retire at one point of time, but the ultimate essence of soldiering, it stays in your blood and it stays forever. Thank you.